Well, people all over spent yesterday celebrating Valentine's Day, but for people who are tight on money, it can be hard to think of something special to do for your significant other.
In this week's Flashback Friday, we head back to 2001, where KELOLAND's Perry Groton was showing us how you could have a special Valentine's Day without spending a lot of money.
Love is in the air, but when you only have $25 in your wallet, you have to be a frugal romantic. Let's start with the flowers.
There is no cheap flower. There are plenty of inexpensive flowers, however. For example, the shorter vase, the more compact look of this red carnation, a nice red bow and a beautiful vase. Or if you wanted something with some height, you could use a single carnation with a little bit of plumosa. The bear grass makes a great statement, and you've only spent $6.
Don't strike out at love this Valentine's. You and your date can go bowling for under $5. Yes! In fact, your trip to the bowling alley could lead to a walk down the aisle.
I met my wife through a mutual friend of ours in a bowling tournament up in Huron from her hometown. Been together ever since.
Show off your animal magnetism by taking your Valentine's date to the zoo. It'll cost you $12 for the both of you to get in. Plus, if you have a little extra money left over, you can sponsor a swan for your sweetheart.
Swans normally travel in pairs, and you see their necks come together and they make the shape of a heart. So I said it's pretty romantic that you always go on the swan rides for the at different fun rides and things like that. So I think it's just a little bit of romance with the pairing up.
You don't have to wine and dine your date at some fancy restaurant. Here's some food for thought. Prepare the meal yourself right from your kitchen.
It sets the mood. Depending on what you're having, of course. You probably wouldn't want something too hot and spicy, something settle. And chicken breast is another cheap item, but pork's probably your cheapest meat out there. And this was all $4 for two people.
Well, I've spent all of my $25, but you know, it doesn't cost anything to take a quiet stroll through Falls Park. It's both romantic and free. Remember, there's a fine line between a cheap date and a cheap skate. With IN KELOLAND, I'm Perry Groton.
To see more stories from our archive, just search Flashback Friday on KELOLAND.com.
He got a lot for $25, didn't he?
That's right, he did. You know, I think times have changed a little bit from when that's aired. It might be a little more spendy.
Yeah, I like the graphic that he had, though, for his Cupid.
I did too.
Perry is Cupid.
That was very nice.
Yep.
Well, coming up after